Okay, so today is your area of polygons test. Please make sure that you show all work to get full credit. Even if it's something that you think you can do in your head, I really do need to see all the steps, which I'll show you in just a minute. You may use a calculator, but I do need to see the steps that you took to get to your answer. Please follow the steps in the example, and you must label your answers. Each question is going to be worth 3 points, and I'll explain why. And then for number 6, the easiest way to complete the problem is to change the fractions to decimals, okay, by dividing them. So let me bring this up so I can show you. So if you notice, there are only 8 questions on this test. Okay, you could print this, you could do it on a separate piece of paper, however you want to do it. I gave you the area formulas, which are located up here at the top. Okay, rectangle is length times width, triangle half of base times height, parallelogram is base times height, and trapezoid, the H is over here, but it could really be anywhere. Half of height, base 1 plus base 2. Okay, the formulas are on the test. Make sure you're using the correct ones depending on what shape it is. I gave you an example problem of how I want to see all of your steps written out. So follow this example for all of the questions. Okay, this is the triangle. You write the formula for a triangle. Then in line 2, you substitute the known values under the correct variables. The base was 12, the height was 8, so I did 12 times 8. At this point, you can use a calculator or you could do it in your head, but I still need to see all of the steps that you take. Line 3 or more, you solve and label with your units. So you're going to get 1 point for showing your work. You're going to get another point for labeling correctly, and you're going to get a third point for making sure that your answer itself is correct for each question. So it's going to be a total of 16 points on this quiz. 24 points on this quiz, sorry. Okay. So just look at these questions. They're pretty straightforward. Again, write as neat as possible. And if we go down to number 6 is the only one with fractions. So like I said in the assignment, the best thing to do is to change these into decimals by dividing. Okay, so 10 divided by 4, 1 divided by 2 on your calculator, and use decimals instead of fractions. If you want to use fractions, that's totally fine. If you want to use decimals, just change those into decimals and then solve the problem. Again, show your work, label, and get the correct answer, and you'll be good. If you have any questions, let me know.